Hey everyone, and welcome back to the sports section. Now we're fully into preseason, fully into the transfer window. So, of course, each and every day you'll have more rumors, news, speculation surrounding players, clubs, technical directors, owners, you name it. When it comes to Chelsea, especially if you're a Chelsea fan, you probably noticed that since we sold the club, it has been a complete shit show, right? Chelsea has turned into some kind of startup where we just go and destroy things, try things out. Yes, no, we hire new people, we fire them, buy players, sell them at a loss. It's been a complete shit show since the new ownership. So, what happened this week? Well, nothing with regards to Moses Caicedo, because apparently Brighton think they're a bigger club than us right now. They're even making fun of us that they're in the Europa League and we are nowhere to be seen on the European scene. Hopefully, we beat them this season quite badly to put them back in their place. But what happened is this: Chelsea technical director Christopher Vivell placed on gardening leave. Now, if you don't know what gardening leave means, just like I didn't know, gardening leave is where an employee is suspended on full pay during some or all of their notice period. It's so called because the employee is kept away from the business but able to spend time pursuing hobbies like gardening. The more you know. Now, by the way, this account on Twitter was already tweeting about a disagreement behind the scenes back in June. So he said drama with Chelsea directors as arguments and disagreements on targets and signings occurred. Felix not being signed was a decision by other directors and not a directive by Pochettino as stated. Christopher Vivell's opinion have been undermined by the other directors. Continues by saying, this has resulted in the slowness of dealings. Christopher Vivell disagrees with the valuation made by the directors on players to be sold. Felix wasn't signed due to the price tag and Vivell wanted Chelsea to pay it. Of course, you can say, well, this account is just spreading lies, BS. We couldn't really verify this, but hey, he tweeted this out back in June. Now Christopher Vivell is out of Chelsea. Deals aren't really being made as fast as we thought they would, so maybe there was some truth to it. I mean, things have been going a bit slow-ish with Chelsea. Transfers have not been making a lot of sense since the new ownership took over, right? Paying enormous amount for players like Mudryk, Fofana, who, by the way, guess what? Got injured yet again, probably for the whole season. What did I say? Well, we're paying for someone that will get injured more times than not. Bam, happened earlier than expected. Again, could have been avoided, but no. Let's run this club like a bunch of idiots. Anyways, this came as a huge surprise to me and to many other Chelsea fans. Why is that? Well, if we go and look at the article that The Athletic wrote, so the 36-year-old was hired back in December, but the appointment of Lawrence Stewart and Paul as the club's new co-sporting directors in February has seen a change in the structure behind the scenes at Stamford Bridge. Vivell, who left former club Red Bull Leipzig in October due to differences of opinion, was initially hired to replace Petr Cech following his departure from West London the previous summer. And now here's the most important part. Chelsea co-owners Todd Boehly and Begdat Eghbali had said after Vivell's arrival, "We are delighted that Christopher is taking up this important leadership role at the club. His work in Germany and Austria speaks for itself. We are confident he will continue on his impressive trajectory here at Chelsea." Interesting. Very, very interesting statement. I mean, they did fire Thomas Tuchel at the start of last season because Thomas Tuchel clearly did not want to become a puppet for Todd Boehly, right? We've talked about the story behind the scenes where during halftime against West Ham, suddenly Todd Boehly wanted to enter the locker room with some friends and family to show the players and his guests, blah, blah, blah. I mean, this is just speaking about this just makes me laugh. It just doesn't make any sense. Thomas Tuchel said, no, this isn't happening when I'm manager. Boehly didn't like it, so he went and got a yes man called Graham Potter. That didn't work out. Safe to say that didn't work out at all. Then damage control. Let's bring in Chelsea legend. Let's bring the only guy that actually wanted to come in into that shit show at the end of the season. Frank Lampard didn't work out as well. Okay, anyways, contract ran out at the end of the season, and now we have Mauricio Pochettino. Let's see how long that story will last. But to be honest, what is happening right now at Chelsea is a complete shit show. Excuse my French, even though this isn't French, but hey, what the heck? I mean, how? How have we gone from Champions League winner, World Cup champions, finalist FA Cup, League Cup, top four without a problem, to this? To this complete clown circus show of a club. It's truly remarkable. And yes, I'll say it again and again. I don't think this would have happened with Roman Abramovich. Just putting it out there. Now, as a Chelsea fan, I truly hope we figure our shit out as soon as possible, because we have, again, a good coach right now. We have promising players at our club, and there are rumors that we might even put in a bid for Mbappe, but come on, man. Let's be honest, we can't even offer him Champions League football. Of course, we couldn't say, okay, look, if PSG don't want to keep you, nobody's willing to buy you for a lot of money, we're just going to buy you for 1 year, get the money back through sponsorships, shirts, sales, etc., and then you can go to Real Madrid the following season. Maybe he will accept that because he's going to play in the Premier League, which, again, is the best league in the world. But hey, let's be honest. If elite players are watching this club and are seeing what is happening there, maybe they'll say, yeah, I don't think so.